weather year-round, great food and a beer scene, endless outdoor activities, awesome surf spots. Welcome to America's finest city, San Diego. It has around 17 miles of beautiful coastline and is actually the oldest city in California and one of the furthest south, close to the border with Mexico. In this video, we'll show you the top 10 things to do in this city and around the area. Number 10. The San Diego Museum of Art. To begin our list, we'll start in a museum so that you can really understand the history and the feel of the city. The Museum of Art is a brilliant facility for the culture of the place. The structure itself is quite iconic, basing itself on the University of Salamanca. It boasts art from all over the world, but most from Latin America and Spanish works. There's always some kind of entertainment going on in the museum, whether it's a cocktail night or a live performance. It's a museum not to be missed. Number 9. The Maritime Museum. Being a key city on a busy coast, San Diego's water also has a huge amount of history and stories. At the museum, you can see all kinds of sea vessels, from army ships to pirate ships. Sometimes you can even get on a ship while it goes out to sea for a few hours. The world's oldest sailing ship, the Star of India, still resides here in beautiful, brilliant condition. For those who love their sea history, you can also visit the USS Midway, which was the crown jewel of the US Navy for 47 years. Number 8. Sunset Cliffs Natural Park. With its rugged coastline and jaw-dropping panoramic views, the Sunset Cliffs Natural Park is a must-see for all walkers, drivers, photographers, and those who enjoy a good view. 68 acres in size and stretching a mile and a half down the coastline, Sunset Cliffs features dramatic cliffs and caves. It's a surfer's paradise because of the natural waves, and from the top, if you're lucky, you'll see whales out at sea. Those walking or driving by the coast can stop at any time and pop in to some of the restaurants and bars around. Point Loma Ecological Park is right adjacent to this park, so you have ample opportunity to visit natural parks just outside the city. Number 7. Petco Park. Petco Park is a baseball stadium, home to the San Diego Padres baseball team. This place is a must-visit if you are in San Diego, whether the team is playing a game or not. If you get a chance to watch the team play a home match, be ready for an absolute party for most of the day. Bars close to the stadium, they will be full early, and there will be a festival feel in the air. If you can't make it to the game, a visit to the stadium is worth it for the museum and stadium tour too. Here you get to see the history of the team and the stadium and get a chance to hit a home run. If you're lucky, the stadium may be hosting something completely different, such as a concert or a rugby sevens tournament. If you do get a chance to go to the game though, you simply must. America's national game in a brilliant American city? Another must-see. Number 6. Wine tasting tours in San Pasqual or Ramona Valley. You can be forgiven if you thought that only Northern California has vineyards. Some outstanding wines come from San Diego. Towards the northern area of San Diego, in particular by the San Pasqual and Ramona Valley, there are small family-owned wineries which offer a wide array of wine tours and tastings. Don't limit yourself to just the wineries. This area is also home to outstanding restaurants and breweries. Number 5. Torrey Pines Nature Reserve. Just north of the city, you'll find the famous Torrey Pines Nature Reserve. This is quite a residential area with beautiful beaches and some world-famous golf courses. However, it is wonderful for hikers and fans of wildlife with some incredibly diverse examples of flora and fauna. Home to America's rarest pine tree and numerous bobcats, foxes, and raccoons, from the cliffs you can see humpback and gray whales at the right time of year. Brilliant learning place for the whole family is Birch's Aquarium with over 380 species of fish and ocean dwellers. You can also visit Torrey Pines Paragliding, where you can sit and grab a coffee and watch the paragliders or give it a go yourself. Number 4. A day trip to Tijuana. Despite being an incredible city, you can visit Mexico from San Diego all in a day trip. As long as you bring your passport, you're good to cross the border into the city of Tijuana for quite an authentic Mexican experience. Eat and drink tacos and tequila. The tour guides here are super friendly and highly recommended by those who go on the trips. You can go on a full brewery tour here or spend an afternoon discovering Tijuana. Find the right trip for you and organize with tour guides not only a visit to San Diego but Mexico too. Number 3. Seaport Village and the Gaslamp Quarter. Seaport Village is a busy but beautiful area right by San Diego Harbor. This is a small area full of cafes, restaurants, and shops, but also with constant festivals and some kind of entertainment going on. You can do everything from watching street performers to having a drink at the Sky Bar beside the water. There are so many funky little shops here with everything from beer tasting to treat shops. It's a stunning place to just walk around and enjoy the atmosphere. The Marina Park is excellent for this. If you're down by this way, Little Italy is just down the road for a visit too. You can go there for some great authentic Italian pasta and pizza. With a similar atmosphere to the Seaport Village, the Gaslamp Quarter is a place to visit for a party, and it never ends here. There are several bars, restaurants, and clubs all in this small area. You can get some incredible food from all around the world after a day of exploring. The Gaslamp Quarter and Seaport Village are very close to each other, while Seaport is much more family-friendly and entertaining. Gaslamp is cultural, artsy, and maybe a small bit more grown-up. Number 2. San Diego Zoo. The San Diego Zoo is one of the biggest and best in the country. It requires pretty much a full day, but is so worth it as zoo experiences go. This one is extra famous because of its colony of certain animals that it successfully nurtures. Both giant pandas and koala colonies live in the zoo, and they have been sustainably built. They are the biggest colonies of their species outside of China and Australia. Apart from these two, San Diego Zoo has pretty much every animal you can think of, from polar bears to gorillas and harpy eagles to Komodo dragons. It really is an outstanding zoo with species from everywhere. The Frozen Zoo even contains frozen specimens of tissue and genetic material that are used for research on and breeding of endangered species. Number 1. La Jolla Town and Beach. La Jolla Beach is one of the most picturesque, famous, and popular ones in the country. San Diego, being so far south, is a place where people specifically travel to for the beach. Surfing, swimming, water sports, and other water activities. The town itself is a small beachside area with a lot of cool cafes, shops, and restaurants. La Jolla Shores, the town's main beach, is excellent for families and individuals alike. There's so much to do right at the seaside. The waters are calm, the shoreline is long, and there's a beautiful boardwalk. When they're not kayaking through sea caves along the coast, adventure seekers can snorkel with leopard sharks at La Jolla Shores or among the Garibaldi fish at La Jolla Cove. There's also a beautiful coastline trail for the hikers among you, and usual free summer concerts and outdoor movie nights, since the weather is so beautiful all year round.